Hello everyone, welcome. Today we will discuss Chapter 2, Class 9 Is Matter Around Us Pure? In this module, let us go through the contents. Introduction to the chapter, pure substances and its type like elements and compounds. So let's start with the introduction to the chapter. The matter around us present in three states, solid, liquids and gases. Depending upon the composition of this matter, it can be classified into two categories like pure substances and mixtures. The pure substances are further categorized into two categories, elements and compounds. The elements can further divided into three categories, metals, non-metals and metalloids. Similarly, the mixtures have two types. One is homogeneous mixtures and other is heterogeneous mixtures. So let us discuss in detail the pure substances. So what are pure substances according to science? The pure substances are those substances which contains only one kind of matter or particles, like only one type of atoms or molecules are present in a particular substance that can be characterized as pure substances. For example, sugar, salt, all the metals around you, they are also pure substances. Okay, they are made up of only one type of atom or one type of molecules. So let's start with the types of the pure substances. These are of two types, one is elements and other is compounds. Now what are the elements? Elements are the purest form, simplest, purest form of these substances which can neither be broken into nor built up from the simpler substances by any physical or chemical method. For example, all the metals you can take on the example, all the non-metals can be included here, like I have taken iron, gold, silver, etc. You can take any kind of metals in the elements example. Okay, so now let's look out in the compounds. What are compounds? Compounds are those pure substances in which two or more elements combined chemically in a fixed proportion by mass. For example, water, the simplest example, water, salt, or sugar we have already taken. Okay, so these are the characterized as compounds. So let's now discuss the categories of elements, starting from the properties of metals. Then we will discuss about the non-metals and metalloids as well. So let us discuss the properties of the metals. The metals are generally solid at room temperature, with exception is there in case of mercury, which is liquid at room temperature. The metals are malleable and ductile. That means they can be beaten into sheets, they can be stretched into the wires. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, as we all know. That's why they are used in the making of utensils. Metals are generally hard, except alkali metals like sodium and potassium. They are so soft metals that can be cut with the knife easily. Metals are sonorous in nature, that's why they are used in making bells in the temples. Metals are generally having high melting and boiling points. One exception is here in case of cesium and gallium. These are the metals with low melting points, nearly 303 Kelvin. Okay, that is just above the normal room temperature. So let us discuss the properties of the non-metals. The non-metal properties are purely opposite to the metals. Non-metals are either solids or gases at room temperature. Non-metals are generally very soft. Non-metals are neither malleable nor ductile, but they are actually brittle in nature. Except graphite and iodine, non-metals do not have luster. So only two non-metals, graphite and iodine, which are lustrous in nature. Non-metals are bad conductors of electricity except graphite. So graphite is only non-metal which conduct electricity. Non-metals are non-sonorous in nature. Okay, so these are the properties of non-metal. Let us discuss about the metalloids. Metalloids have the properties which are intermediate to those of metal and non-metal. That means the non-metalloids have exhibit both the properties of metal as well as non-metal. Its properties is intermediate between these two. For example, we have silicon, germanium, antimony. These are used as semiconductors in many devices. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learn a lot. Keep learning, keep sharing. God bless you all.